Hello guys, and we are here today with another very awesome deck profile. We are here with Dracopals. This is pretty much Pepe after the adjusted list. There isn't any regulating thing here on Dev Pro, so if you do see any videos of me playing against Pepe, that is still a possibility, which you could actually see at local, seeing how Pepe is still legal there. And so pretty much what I've done with the deck is I got rid of all of the cards that were obviously banned, such as Flush Fire and Damage Juggler, and I've kept with the Trick Clowns. I do not run Gigabyte, although if you really want to, you could. They all are spellcasters except for your Draco monsters and your Aeronade. So let's just go and we're running 2 Master Pendulum, 2 Vectors, just to allow us to get off our Clash of the Draco Rivals. We run 3, but you can only activate 2 in a game at most. You'll probably only be able to activate 1, because if you draw into this guy, then that's kind of unfortunate. But then again, Digress to Emerald is a thing. One monkeyboard is honestly not that awful, because we also have Partinaga, which is a great 3 scale. If necessary, you can have Wizard as the other scale, and these guys are also 3 scales. So if you have your Guyo Turtle, it works out pretty well, and it isn't that big of a problem. The only thing is though, is that sometimes you don't place your scales right away because you want to wait. And go like, alright, I've already activated Guyo Turtle this turn and I got off a Lizard draw, so I drew 2, but I don't want to activate my skill, and so I'll wait next turn so that way I can get that draw with Partinaga off of Guyo Turtle as well. And then of course 1 Luster Pendulum, not really that unfortunate. Maybe this card might need to be put up to 2, because if you do XZ someone with him and he goes to the graveyard or whatever happens, he ends up in the graveyard, this guy's really great, just summons him back out. And so I really like this guy, and he just fixes the entire problem with him being at 1. Joker being at 1, yeah, that hurts a lot because you lose your main normal summon, which is unfortunate. But the deck has some really good searching. Wizard is still really good. You can go through your Form Pals really easily. Aeronade, of course, at 3. Honestly, I don't even see all that much, and running 4 of these, so you can activate her effect twice. Once you reveal like these 3, and then again you reveal these 3, and that's all you should be able to do. And of course, her pendulum effect is you do not have to pay life points or discard cards for counter traps. 2 Trick Clowns, of course, are great targets to destroy with Wizard, or just great for XZ summoning. A Masked Chameleon, because we're running 2 Pharaoh Imps, and I was like, alright, let's put this guy in because he can help us make our single monsters. And then Wizard, or Sorcerer, he goes without saying, he's just pop everything. And then Lizard Draw, we only run 2, but he's great with just getting through your deck very well. He helps with consistency a lot. Triple Maxi, I'm thinking of putting this in the side deck. I really can't tell if I should main Upstarts or not, because Monarchs and a lot of anti-meta decks are being played right now, so hard to say which should be in the main and which should be in the side, although I don't think you cite an Upstart unless your name is Patrick Hoban. Guyo Turtle, just easier draw engine pretty much. You don't have a search engine anymore, you just have a draw engine, which isn't as good, but it still results in some pretty well, because a lot of these cards will work and get you what you need. I mean, you do have searches, of course, such as the Draco Rival. And then we're running 2 Instant Fusion. This is kind of to help out with the deck and just make the deck a little bit more powerful, because having a Norden, having that extra play is really good. And seeing how we're not going to be using 3 materials to make Infinity, you could probably come out with 2 XYZ material, 2 XZ monsters, and it's just really nice. Wavering Eyes is still a thing in this deck. Either you use it as a stun card, or you use it to get to your Aeronades or to your Luster Pendulum, or whatever you need. And 2 Twin Twisters. I was thinking of Wiretap for Aeronade, but Twin Twister I decided to go with because it's a little bit faster. And then Solemn Notice and the Warnings. Something else I want to point out is Partinaga's Pendulum effect is target to face a monster against their attack for each Perform Bell card. And so if you just have a scale of Perform Bells at 600 attack, by itself it's 300, so that's something to note. That's really great and boost in general, just having that much attack, and it's helped me in a couple of games. And so that is it for the main deck. It's still pretty much the same Pendulum deck, just get to your scales, and then start XZ summoning, Synchro summoning, make your Draco Slayers, make your XZ monsters. Anyway, so let's go into the extra deck. We have the Mighty Draco Slayer, just protects your cards in your pendulum zone and your pendulum monsters, and summons a Draco Slayer from your hand or graveyard. Do note that. Sometimes I forget about the hand. Norden, of course, summon out a monster from the graveyard. Ignister, just get rid of your opponent's stuff, really good. And then one side from Omega, only make him with this guy, but nonetheless, he is really good, just getting rid of that one card from your opponent's hand every turn. It's really good. Pretty much it doesn't kind of like negates the draw, so that's really good. And then 4 Xyz, 1 Deltros if you can get out 3 material, 1 Dark Rebellion, 1 Anti-Luminescent Knight, 2 Pharaoh Imps because we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 targets, so it's not that bad of an idea. If you want to put him down 1, not an awful idea. Don't forget about Utopia the Lightning. That guy is coming out at one point in March, so you might want to take one of these guys out for Utopia the Lightning. And of course, you also need to take out another card for Utopia or C39. 101, Castell, and then Magister, of course, to search out any pendulum monster. Dagus Emerald, who is very important to the deck, especially late game or when you're in a really good position, just to help reset everything, especially your Draco rulers, so that way your other clashes are alive and can get you back your Dinosters and your Synchro monsters that you've already used. And then of course a Bistreller, just to prevent your opponent from using the grave. Probably not too big anymore now that Flesh Fire and Damage Sugar have been banned, but still nonetheless something good to make. And that is it for the deck. It is still a very good deck, it's still a very strong deck. It can do very well, I feel, this format and just continue to pump out really powerful monsters. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck file. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.